Hello, friends, and welcome to Empower You 2 podcast. I'm your host, Natasha Paris, and I'm excited because you are in the building with me. You can be anywhere in the world, but you have chosen to be here with me, and I am so humbled and appreciative. Let me tell you about this show. Each and every single week, we continue to empower you to greatness that is truly going to help you, whether you are a person that have experienced a heartbreak, have gone through a divorce, or have endured levels of trauma of any kind, or you're just a person trying to rebuild their life and themselves, and now you are finally ready to live a life full of abundance, joy, and peace, then this show is for you. So with that said, thank you again for being here. I am extremely grateful. I'm excited to be on this journey with you because together we are empowered for greatness. You ready? Let's go. Hello, my friends, and welcome to Empower You 2 podcast. I'm your host, Natasha Paris, the empowerment strategist, and I am, of course, you know it, I'm excited to be before you today to really guide you and support you in the areas that can be very painful and hurtful. But one thing that I know for sure is out of pain can come some great, amazing love and peace and a great life. That I know for sure because that has happened to me. And as a licensed therapist, I have really met some very amazing individuals who were truly the epitome of strength and peace, even as they had gone through some things. And so let's jump in and welcome to episode 28. Yes, my friends, episode 28. And I am excited to talk about this particular topic as I am with many other topics. Because, of course, I believe that if you are given the information, then you have no excuse but to get better, okay? You have no excuse but to get better. And so today's topic is 3. I'm just going to focus on 3 things today. 3 things that you must do in order to heal from a broken heart. Ooh, let's go, my friends. The 3 musts that you have to do, that you must do in order to heal from a broken heart or a divorce. So let's jump right into my 3 top. I have about 20, but for the sake of time, I want to talk about the 3, and then we'll have a part 2 to this, okay? A part 2 to healing after divorce and heartbreak or heartbreak. Okay, my friends, let's talk about it. One thing I know is that myself, I have been divorced. And I've had my heart broken, and it is not a easy thing to digest. It really is not. It takes a toll on you emotionally. It takes a toll on you physically. It takes a toll on you spiritually as well. So one of the things that I know is that healing seems so far away when you are going through a heartbreak or a divorce. However, I want you to know, my friends, that healing is necessary and it is possible. It is possible. And so what we know is that heartbreak can devastate us to the point where it makes us lose our breath. It makes us feel like our life has been drained out of our bodies. It makes us feel like we're all alone on this planet and that there's no one that can understand what you're experiencing. Like you psychologically, emotionally physically, you go through it. And then on top of it, spiritually, wow. You can just take the covers and cover your head, close the drapes, eat ice cream all day, every day, right? With the hope that that will make things better. So I come to tell you, my friends, I have 3 things that I will ask that you must do, that you should do in order to get to that place of healing that exists. It's not a fantasy. It actually exists. You can heal after having your heart pulled out of your chest. Yes, you can. So let's talk about it. I'm going to jump right into this. Let's talk about the 3 things that you must do. The first thing is you must allow yourself to grieve, my friends. Grieving is so vital because after heartbreak or divorce, someone has died and you will never see them again. And so it is so important for you to grieve. It's important to acknowledge what has happened and not be in a place where you are saying to yourself, oh, I am better. I'm okay. It's okay. And making excuses not to feel, right? Because giving yourself permission to feel sadness, to feel anger, to feel disappointed is a natural occurrence. But you have to give yourself a moment to grieve and do not beat yourself up for having emotions, my friends. And this is for the guys who are listening to this podcast. I know it's that saying that boys don't cry, but in those moments, I want you to forget about all of those things that have been said to you. I want you to feel the pain, feel it. Because guess what? When you bury it and pretend it does not exist, it will come out in ways that are so unexpected. I'm going to say that again. It will come out in ways that are not expected, such as road rage, or getting with someone else, hoping that they will heal you, and then they say one small thing that you dislike. Let me tell you, it's like you went from the regular man to the Incredible Hulk, right? Right? And we don't want that, right? Because then it's like, wait a minute, that person didn't deserve it. But guess what? You never dealt with the last situation. And so now that person is feeling your wrath. Yes. Okay. So my friends, the first is grieve. Don't be afraid to grieve and really feel and recognize your emotions. Okay? The second thing that I want you to know is that it is so important for you to forgive yourself. I've said it on so many other podcast episodes, how forgiveness is a tool that is used for you, not the person that has hurt you, right? We're not doing it for them. This is not to say that we excuse their behavior. It is not to say, oh, do it to me again. No, it is for you so you can let go and you can actually feel light and feel peaceful, so you can be able to entertain or be able to accept and receive the love that you deserve. Okay? So yes, I want you to forgive yourself. Forgiving yourself is so important. You may say, I didn't do anything wrong. You may feel that way, right? But oftentimes in the back of our minds, we feel like, wait a minute, I've seen the red flags. Why didn't I do anything about it? And you start taking on the entire reason why you guys broke up, right? It takes 2. And so it's so important for you to forgive yourself for the thoughts that you may have had, the emotions that you may have expressed to that person, right? Because they really, to be honest with you, they may not really care, right? And also, of course, I want you to forgive them. Oh my goodness. I know. You're like, I don't want to forgive them. Like I said, It is not for them. It is for you. Because unforgiveness, holding on to bitterness, holding on to anger, what that does, it's like a bag of rocks tied around your ankles and someone throws you or pushes you into the ocean. And you're trying to swim up top, but you can't because you have like 3 tons of rocks attached in a bag with a rope to your ankle. But if you make the decision to say, I forgive you, that rope is severed. That rope is damaged. That rope is not connected to your ankles anymore. And now you can swim to the top, my friends. You can swim to the top. And the third is, and my last point is this, self-care. Self-care. When you've been hurt, you need to be able to just rest and get the love that you are deserving of. But it has to start with you, right? Because you cannot, and I'm going to say this, my friends, you cannot teach people how to treat you when you're not willing to treat yourself. Did I drop the mic? Did I drop the mic? Yes. You have to teach people how to treat you so you can be treated like, oh my goodness, queendom, kingdom. You got to teach people, but you first have to teach yourself. And how do you do that? By offering yourself self-care. And what does that look like? Well, it can be as simple as giving yourself a bath. Not that you have other people giving you a bath, but laying in the tub and reading a good book for just a moment, right? Exercising is part of self-care. Exercise, meditate, my friends. These are all examples of self-care. And of course, we know traveling. Look, I traveled by myself on my birthday for 5 days in Jamaica. And people thought, wait a minute, you sure you don't want anyone to come with you? I was like, nope, I'm fine. I'm staying in an all-inclusive hotel, and the service is impeccable. The food is amazing, and I'm going to have a good time. And that's exactly what I did. That was my self-care. And so, my friends, I want you to understand that these 3 things, let's summarize really quickly, and I'm going to give you your empowerment assignment, okay? The first is being in a place where you say, I am allowing myself to grieve. I am allowing myself to cry. Get it out, my friends. Get it out. Let it go, okay? The second words of wisdom from me to you is I want you to learn how to forgive yourself just by letting go. And of course, forgiving them. And my friends, this is a process. This does not happen overnight. It is a process. But the great thing about this is that you can always go back and reference this, and wherever you are in your process or your development, you can say, okay, all right, I'm getting there. Natasha Paris is rooting me on, which I am. All right. And the third is self-care. You can't teach people how to treat you when you're not willing to treat yourself. Yes, my friends. So let's go and talk about our empowerment assignment, right? Because I give you the homework assignment basically, because I want you to understand that there are things that you can do right now to change the trajectory of your life. And if we are talking about the 3 things to healing from a divorce, well, you already know what the homework assignment is. Do you? Well, the homework assignment is this, my friends, is that I want you to literally write down just 5 people that have hurt you on a sheet of paper. Write down the 5 people that have hurt you And in the next column, because you're going to fold it into 3, so you'll get 3 columns. I'm sorry, I should have said that. So the first thing is, of course, in the first column, write down all of the names of the people that have hurt you. Okay, you got that? All right, and the second part of that is I want you to, after writing their names, I want you to write a phrase that speaks to forgiveness. Write a phrase. So what that would look like is, okay, Michael, right? Michael hurt me. And I write Michael's name down in my journal. And right next to him, I write down what he did, right? And then right next to that, I'm going to write down what was the best thing about that situation. And I need you to think about it. And then also, I want you to be thankful. Thankful that this situation happened, because you can't be regretful. Okay, so what is the homework assignment? The empowerment assignment is, I want you to write down 5 people that have hurt you. Write down what they did next to it. In the next column, I want you to write down, how are you grateful for that situation? How are you grateful? So, my friends, there we go. You have your empowerment assignment. You are now well knowledgeable with the 3 steps, things that you can do to heal yourself after a heartbreak or a divorce. So you got it, my friends. So with that said, I'm so excited to be able to support you on this platform. And if this episode resonated with you, I want you to hit a 5-star button. Hit that 5-star button and leave a comment. I want to hear from you. So with that said, guys, my friends, I want you to be what? Empowered for greatness, because without greatness, there's no you, and without you, there's no greatness. Fantastic, guys. Bye. If you are loving this content and our time together as we become empowered for greatness, and you want to connect with me more, I would love for you to come and check out my Self-Empowerment Scholars. It's my monthly empowerment sessions where we take all of the materials learned on the podcast and apply it and study it and take it to the next level. So join me over at Empower You, the letter U, 2, right? The number 2.com/join, or you can text the word empower to 571-464-6511. That's text the word empower to 571-464-6511. Also, if you've ever gained an ounce of wisdom or the episode resonated with you, I simply ask that you do 4 things. The first is I want you to subscribe right now if you have not done so already. The second is I want you to hit that 5-star button on your favorite platform. The third is I want to hear from you. I want to hear your feedback. I want to hear how it has resonated for you. In addition, the last, I want you to share this message with someone. It allows us to spread the message of empowerment to those who are desperately in need. So I look forward to seeing you on the next episode, and I want you to be what? Empowered for greatness. See you soon. Bye.